terms I'm going to define are microbiota and microbiomes. When you think about yourself, usually people tend to think that they are only human cells, but we now know that that's not true. And it's not only the case for us or any other organism, it's the case even for things like this wall. We have all around ourselves, especially on the surfaces, what we have is a community of microorganisms, and it can be bacteria, fungi, archaea, and viruses, and they live associated to us. And that's what we call the microbiota, these organisms alone. However, when we start talking about the microbiome, we just don't consider the organisms alone, we consider also the environment in which they live, which means, for instance, that in your skin, the microbiota that lives here is in a microbiome that has certain conditions like exposure to UV or a pH or a desiccation, and is very different from the microbiome you will find here, which has other different conditions, and is also not only the genes, but it's also the organisms, the environment, the genes, the interactions that defines the microbiome. So it's two different terms, and they don't mean necessarily the same.